Assalamualaikum and hello children. Are you ready for today's lesson? Today we are going to learn about number value. Number value in Bahasa is called nilai nombor. That means in this lesson we are going to look at the quantity of a number by representing it using some materials. Now let's look at a picture. As you can see, there is an old man selling kueh. Do you know what is the total number of kueh altogether? One container of kueh contains 100 kueh. But one packet of kueh contains 10 kueh. So the boy said 4 packets contain 40 kueh. How do we get 40? Yes, we only have to count by tens. Start from the first packet. This is 10. Then the second one is 20, 30, and the last one 40. So we have 40 kueh by counting by tens. But how about this container? How many kueh in all these containers? Okay, one container consists of 100 kueh. So we have to count by 100s. 100s, 200, 300, 400, 500. Now we get the total number of kueh in the container. Altogether is 500. Then we have to add with the kueh in these 4 packets. We know that all these 4 is 40 kueh by counting by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40. 40 kueh. So we have to add 500 to 40. What is the total number of kueh? 500 plus 40 is 540. This is base blocks. Base block in Bahasa is called block asas. It is used to represent the value of a number. Ia digunakan untuk mewakili sesuatu nilai nombor. Now let's look at the value of each blocks. This block, the orange block, represent the value of 100. Because if you count one by one, you can find that this block consists of 100 small cubes. The blue blocks. This blue block represent the value of 10 because it has 10 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cubes. So this blue block represents tens. The yellow block represents 1 because it only has 1 cube. Alright, let's look at the relationship between all these blocks. If we have 10 yellow blocks, which is ones, if we have 10 ones, then it will become the blocks of 10. 10 blocks of ones equals to 1 block of tens. But if we have 10 blocks of tens, then it is equal to 1 block of hundreds. Now let's look at the example. Can you tell me what is the number represented by this group of blocks? Let's start with hundreds block first, which is the orange in color. How many hundreds are there? We have to count by 100s. Let's start. 100, 200, 300. So we have 300 or 3 blocks of hundreds. Or we also can say 3 hundreds. Let's move to the blue blocks or tens. We have to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50. 5 blocks of tens. We also can say 5 tens. Let's proceed with the yellow blocks. This yellow block represents 1, so we have to count by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 blocks of ones, 7 ones. So, how to write the number? We know that the number must have 3 digits. 1, 2, 3. The number has 3 places. The first digit represents hundreds. So this is hundreds place. The second one represents tens. So this is tens place. The third one represents ones. This is ones place. So we have to write the number according to its own place. 3 hundreds. So we have to write 3 at hundreds place. 5 tens. So we have to write 5 at tens place. 7 ones. We write 7 at the ones place. So we get the number. What is the number, children? Yes, 357. Very good. Second example. We start with the biggest block first. That is orange in color. Alright, how many blocks of 100? 1, 2. So we have 2 blocks of hundreds. 2 hundreds. What about the tens block? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blocks of tens or 7 tens. And what about the yellow one? Ones block. 1, 2, 3. 3 ones. Well done. So how to write the number, children? We have to write the number according to its own place. 2 hundreds. We have to write at its own place, that is the hundred place. 7 tens. So we have to write here at the tens place. 3 ones. We have to write at the ones place. So we get the number. What is the number? Can you tell me? Yes, 273. Well done if you get the correct answer. Third example. What is the number? Let's start with the hundreds block first. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 hundreds, 6 blocks of hundreds. Then we move to the yellow block, which is ones block. Let's count by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 blocks of ones or 9 ones. So how to write the number according to its place? 6 hundreds. So we write 6 at the hundreds place. 9 ones. Where should we write ones? Where is ones place? Yes, this is ones place. So we have to write 1. We write 9 at ones place. What about tens? Well, we don't have tens block here. That means there is 0 tens. So we have to write 0 at the tens place. What is the number? Can you say the number, children? Very good. 609. Now let's do some practice. What is the number? Alright, let's look at the answer, whether you get correct or not. We start with the hundreds block. How many hundreds block are there? 4. Very good. There are 4 hundreds block. So the first digit is 4. What is the next digit? This is the place of tens. How many tens block? Yes, we have only 2 blocks of 10. What about the third digit? This is the place of ones. How many ones? We have 8 ones. So the number is 428. Well done if you get the correct answer. Second one. Can you tell me the number? Alright, let's look at the answer. We begin with the hundreds block first. How many hundreds block? Yes, we have 5 hundreds. What about tens? We have 6. Very good. And what about the last digit? This is the place of ones. But we don't have ones here. So we have to put the number of 0. Well done if you get the correct answer. Can you show a number using base blocks? 259. Do you know how many hundreds block that we need? How many tens block that we need? And how many ones block that we need? The first digit represents the number of blocks of hundreds. So we need 2 blocks of 100. Then 5. 5 represents the number of tens block. So we need 5 blocks of tens. And the last digit represents the number of ones block. So we need 9 blocks of ones. Alright, next. 35. Well, we don't have 100 here, so we don't need the hundreds block or the blocks in orange. We don't need that. We just need tens block. How many? Yes, we need 3 blocks of tens and 5 blocks of ones. 3 tens and 5 ones. Very good. Let's answer this question. Question A. If 2 blocks of hundreds are taken out, what is the number now? Taken out means we throw out or we eliminate 2 blocks of hundreds. So we just erase the 2 blocks, 1, 2. Then what is the remaining blocks of 100? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks of hundreds. So the remaining number is 407. We just taken out hundreds block, so ones block is remain the same. That is 7. Question B. What is the number? Alright, let's count the 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we have 10 blocks of tens altogether. Do you know 10 blocks of tens is actually equal to 100? 10 tens equal to 100. What about the ones block? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We know that if we have 10 ones, that is equal to 10. 1 block of tens. And this is the remaining 2 blocks of ones. So what is the number? Can you tell me? The number must has 3 digits. 1, 2, 3, because we have hundreds here. This is the 100 place. So we have to write 1. This is the tens place. So we have to write 1. Because we only have 10, 1 block of tens. And this is the ones place. We have 2 ones, so we have to write 2 at the ones place. Can you say the number? Yes, the number is 112. Well done. Alright, this picture shows some pupils are working together at a mathematics corner. Well, this girl is holding a card written a number which is 426, while the other 3 pupils are going to represent this number in different ways. This boy is going to represent the number using counting frame. So we have 4 beats at the place of hundreds, 2 beats at the place of 10, and 6 beats at the place of ones. So this counting frame represents 426. This boy represents the number using the base block. So we need 4 blocks of hundreds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 blocks of hundreds, and 2 blocks of tens, and 6 blocks of ones. So this base block represents 426. This girl represents the number using abacus. So at the first pillar represent the place value of hundreds. The first pillar. So we need 4 bits. The second pillar represent tens. So we need the value of 2 here, 2 bits. And the last pillar of ones, we need 6. So the upper bits represent the value of 5. And the lower bit represent the value of 1. So 5 plus 1 is 6. So the number is 4, 2, 6. 426. Well, that's all for today. See you next time.